Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Is this true? Global's only on Extreme Super Battle at stage 44? Because JP just got 50. Is that true? Are you kidding me? So, like, okay, I dude, just jumping into here, I just saw that. So, that means when we eventually get the Global Sync is coming, right? Like, it's gonna happen. When we eventually get this, yeah, stage 50. When we eventually get this Global Sync, I would imagine right before the actual full-on, like, all right, the sync happened, we're completely caught up. There's going to be, like, a really quirky celebration, man, that potentially could have, like, multiple chain battles, like, 6 super like, there's going to be some really goofy celebration coming. If I had to guess, I would say it would be sometime in 2024, but, I mean, I don't know, so we'll see. All right, so we have the Dokkan Global data download here. Whoo! Global W. Here you go, global players. Yes, sir. You know what I could do, actually? The only thing is I did not reset my device before, I started recording, so it might be a little bit laggy, although I'm just going to have it in auto. So, this stage came out, it was like April 1st on JP or something like that. Like, actually, it was like April 1st. Because I remember I was playing Resident Evil 4, and Dokkan Fest Kale, had just come out, right? Or was just coming out when this stage was a thing. This is the stage I've been grinding since April. This stage is really good for link leveling. I would encourage all players, if you are going to link level, to do it on this stage. Not only is the stage... I mean, 29.3 might potentially be slightly better in terms of, like, maybe the rate at which you can gain link levels. But this stage is different in that you grind this stage. Again, it's at least competitive with the link level rate of characters, how fast you get them done, compared to, like, stage 29.3 and I think 28.2. Those are stages, again, that are sort of competitive here. But this is the only stage, I think, maybe one of the newer stages that just came out last night for JP. Well, no, I don't think those would drop green and blue incredible gems. But my point is, this stage, on top of being, you know, similar in you know, how fast you can get characters link leveled, you can get both green and blue incredible gems from every fight. So, you do this one stage, you're getting your link levels, and you're getting green and blue incredible gems, right? Every single run. So, there's no reason to link level on any other stage. 31-4. This is the premier stage to grind, without a doubt. It's just because you're getting everything done that you need to in quest mode with incredible gems at the same time. By the way, this Chaozu, I've died probably hundreds of times to Chaozu. I feel like it's always Chaozu that kills me too. It's never the Tien. But yeah, there we go. I just want to, oh, whoops. Here, bam. Oh, whoops. I'm all over the place. Wait, hold on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're good. I'm a silly Billy. Okay. So yeah, the new quest mode stages are there. 31-4. Definitely make sure you guys grind that one out. We have the new Extreme Super Battle Road stage, 44. We have the EZA for Gohan and GOTEN. And we have the, chain battle against Great Up Kid Gohan. Okay, so I'll pull up what, the highest scores were at the end of the Turles chain battle, on JP. So not a huge data download here. So here we go. Here's the various stages. Again, yep, I will always recognize this. I've been seeing this on my phone for the last, you know, what, 6 months? Yeah, last 6 months I've been grinding that out. New Extreme Super Battle Road stage, sure. And we get to Gohan and GOTEN, weak to planetary destruction. All right. Now, listen. When they came out, I was a little bit more optimistic about them, right? Back when they came out in June. For sure. Certainly a little bit, I was able to be a little bit more optimistic. Nowadays, though, they're just not good enough. This is an offensive glass cannon character, is what they are. They'll do, like, if you're someone who just gets really turned on by, big damage, I mean, they can do that. But, like, that's all they've got. And, you know, they're getting almost all their defense when they're attacking, which means they're ineffectual in the 2 hardest fights in the game, Omega as well as Fusion Zamasu. Remember, this character came out before Omega was a thing. I mean, I guess Sin did still exist, which was the hardest fight in the game that had AoEs, but, like, I mean, man, listen, this like this character, they just weren't made good enough. They needed just like way. I don't know. Honestly, considering the way Dokkan Fest LRs are, I feel like you could keep them exactly the same, but then also throw guard on them. They become really strong, I think. They could still be hurt. They get like early on, they could still take a lot of damage. So I don't think it would be like, oh my god, wildly unbalanced. But you just throw guard on them, unconditional guard, and that's what they need, unfortunately. I've done a series of videos on them that'll be coming out over the next, day or two. Taking them into the tough content that has come out since they've released. I did their initial world tour, but I haven't actually, used them in like a lot of the Dismal Future Red Zone stages and stuff like that. It's brutal. It's brutal. Although, I did already release one of the videos, right, against Fusion Zamasu. Yeah, we did do that one. That video actually went pretty well, but all the other ones do not go well. So, yeah, this character, the way I would describe them, they're very similar to Cooler. Like it's like they're doing kind of the same thing that Cooler does, except there's a big difference in that Cooler is a villain. So he can get away with being weak defensively a little bit more often than like this character would, right? Because all the big bosses are villains, so they do more damage to Gohan and Goten than they do to Cooler. It is very rare that this character is not taking hundreds of thousands of damage, even from normals, in my experience. Against the big fights. This is me on a 200% leader skill team trying to get Bulma to work with them. AGL Carnival Goku's one of their best friends, right? Because you're gonna activate All in the Family, which is kind of like a must for this character. They still sort of have the same one difference between them and Cooler. Cooler literally never struggles for ki ever. It's the opposite. You want to get the 12 key super attack with Cooler, and you're forced to get the 18 key super because he only gets defense on 12 key, right? It's not Gohan and Goten. They do struggle for ki. Like, this is nice, but it's just like when you're running one of these strong teams with a bunch of LRs and stuff like that. Like, I just don't see why I would ever use this character, right? Again, they're there for people who want to do shenanigans with big damage or like maybe like nuking or something like that. Like, I'm in one of these Dismal Future Red Zone stages and like they shoot out, basically like a 20 million attack set into like a 13, into a 13, into a 13. Like they could do that in one of these Dismal Future Red Zone fights, but I personally, I just don't really see what the point of a big damage character who just dies the second he gets touched. Like, I don't really get what the purpose is. So I feel like this character, to me, I think they do fall well shy of the mark of what they've shown these Dokkan Fest LR EZAs to be. I think like EGL LR Gohan is probably significantly better. In Cell, I have my issues with his first form, but I mean, in Cell, I like better. I mean, again, this is kind of like, they are cooler, but it's not August of 2022 anymore, right? So, yeah, again, I mean, when I use this character, I see they're very similar to Cooler. One difference, I guess, compared to Cooler is that their additionals are a high chance to be a super. Right there and right there. They have this Goku restriction too, by the way, but like this is, it doesn't matter at all because it's like, the teams I'm running are, 8th Anniversary LRs, AGL Carnival Goku, Dokkan Fest God Goku, right? A lot of different characters like that. I would advise running Rainbow Orb Changers with this character, though. Just try and get as many orbs, kind of like flying all over the place, right? So, yeah, there's this LR Gohan and Goten. Not to be a negative Nancy here, but, yeah, I think they would be really good if you just, they have one more bullet point right here. Just guard. Bam. They're just guarding. That would make them really, really interesting. They'd still probably take damage from, like, the AoE bosses and stuff like that. But, like, once they would start attacking a little bit and building up, they would become really goddamn good, right? But I just don't really have much interest in these offensive characters. All right, so we have that. The Great Ape Kid Gohan chain battle. Let me pull up the pages for this. My bad. All right, so here, of course, is the Kid Gohan Great Ape chain battle. So this is chain battle numero 33 right here. Space Traveling Warriors, Low Class Warrior, as well as Power Wishes. These are the various characters right there. So we've done 36 in total, huh? Okay. Yeah, so Global still has to get Baby and Super Vegeta ones. Okay. All right, so here's my video here. Let's just jump over to what one of these high scores are going to look like. I probably should have looked at this a little bit earlier here. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. So, oh, damn. Yeah. Oh, my God. This chain battle got up to 179 right there. Holy. So, yeah, this would, I think this counts as a good chain battle, dude. I hate one thing I always plead with Dokkan, with chain battle, I wish that they would do something with these colors, man. Maybe it's just me, you know, my old age, me a boomer. But, like, I feel like something, like, you can't just, like, quick take a glance at it, right? Like, I feel like you have to actually, like, focus in, because the colors, like, can block you from quickly identifying what the characters are, right? Like, you guys get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it can't just be me that gets annoyed by this, with all the colors and shit blocking the character. I like, that is the #1 gripe I have with Chain Battle, honestly. It's just, like, almost like the presentation of it. Like, I just wish it was easier to pick the characters you want to pick without this stuff in the way. But it's just a Turles lineup, and then kind of like a Saiyan Saga Goku lineup. Yeah, this is what I would consider a good chain battle, because, let's take a look at this here. So, obviously we have the new Dokkan Fest Turles and his SSR. Yeah, they're new. But all these other Turleses, man, I mean, these guys, like, this guy came out in April of 2018. So, like, these guys are old as hell. And then here, I guess LR Kaioken Goku, I mean, he's recent-ish, and that he came out in 2022, but, I mean, we got free-to-play characters, and, I mean, I guess this is the World Tournament Kaioken Goku right here, but, like, most of these characters are not like, oh, man, you know, sorry, I'm not a whale, I can't get them. Like, these are, like, old-ass characters for the most part. So I think that this is, you know, what I would consider not really that bad of a chain battle, right? It should be easy to get 100 million if people are getting 179 million, right? Like, that's a lot. So we have that. And then there's tickets for Gohan and Goten. So that, of course, is the data download right here. So, yeah, Gohan and Goten, I mean, they're a little, you know, I mean, if you're a big fan of Cooler right now, you probably should like Gohan and Goten, right? Because, I mean, they feel very similar, kind of a similar thing, right? So, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.